On today's show, I built a mid-level home theater. If you haven't already, go here and check out last week's episode where I detail a budget entry home theater, which came in a respectable $3,700. How much do you think I'll spend this week? Once again, before I get into the list, know this. 1. I've selected quality equipment designed for a small to medium home theater that can accommodate up to 7 to 10 guests. Even if you don't have that many people in your place right now, believe me, you'll be inviting friends over, the second cousins, you name them, and to show them what a brilliant setup is and how great home theater can be. Secondly, this thing's future-proof for at least 5 years. With all that stuff out the way, let's kick off with speakers. Here, I've gone with some mid-level, high-end American speakers by Polk. The S50 surround package costs $24.99 and will give you a rich, detailed surround sound, tweeters for crisp highs, woofers for dialogues, mids, and check out these power port bass enhancing tech. These things are designed to improve your bass effect. Polk is known for the excellent build quality, tonal qualities, and feature high-res certification, a dynamic balanced designed acoustic array, precision crossovers, and bi-amping abilities. The pack is comprised of the Signature S30, the Signature X50, the Signature 15 rear speakers, and the HDS 10-inch subwoofer. Add to this 2 V60 Height channels at $398, and now you've got 5.1.2 speakers for your Dolby Atmos. And they're going to link beautifully into your Yamaha RXA 1070 Aventage AV receiver. Now it should be noted this model is about a year old now. This amp has got 110 watts per channel running at 8 ohms, and the Aventage brand brings high-end audio on a mid-level budget, featuring Dolby Atmos and DTS-X with Cinema DSP HD3. It's got rear VPS, that's like virtual presence speakers stuff from Yamaha, 8 HDMI inputs and 2 outputs, 4K Ultra support, HDR, Dolby Vision, hybrid log gamma, 7.14 channel surround sound support, network amp. Oh my gosh, this thing has got everything. It's networkable, you can do AirPlay, you can stream things, you can use Spotify. Also, if you like, you could get MusicCast app and cast your music around the house. So, tying to that is our projector, and this time I've gone with the JVC DLA-X5900. I have to say that this time round there's a lot of choice at this price point. I could have gone with a true 4K DLP projector, but I can't recommend something which might give viewers headaches and poor performance. If you're unsure what I mean, look on YouTube for the DLP rainbow effect and have a look at what I'm actually running. I see these rainbows and they're especially annoying to me during fast action scenes. So, getting back to this JVC unit, I should note that right off the bat, you'll have to get it calibrated, okay? But it's only a few $100, trust me, it'll be well worth it. Its performance, its colors, contrast, everything is the best you can get for this much money. It gives you that stunning picture detail, has unprecedented value thanks to JVC's 4K eChef technology, and it sets native 4K at 60p on 444, and it's got like HDMI at 2.2 standards, and importantly it can convert 1080 content to 4K. Alright, so this projector gives you a fantastic 40,000 to 1 contrast ratio, and there's a low latency period, it's got advanced processing power, and it's bright, it's like 3000 lumens bright, so these images are going to pop, and it's for 3D, you can do 3D if you like to, this projector is perfect. And importantly, why I chose this? Because of lens memory. That way you can make the most out of your screen. And that's going to be today, your Elite Screen 235. This fixed frame 235 to 1 project screen comes with a sun white material, and you could spring an additional $1,600 for an acoustically transparent screen, which is touted as being 4K compliant, but you know what? This does it too. This is a mid-level range screen, which I would highly recommend you get. If you put it into 16:9 mode, you're going to get 110 inches. So again, why I chose a projector? Because of lens memory. So you can swap between the two quite easily. It's made of PVC and it's got a gain of 1.1. You're going to have great viewing animals from anywhere in your room, and you can throw anything you want at it. 3D, 4K, Ultra HD, HDR. Yes, it's a low fuss, Great impact surface that can be cleaned easily and looked after and will last you your lifetime. Completing this whole package is a 4K player, and guess what I went with? Put it down below, I'll wait. Alright, and hey, whilst you're there, consider subscribing. Yeah, and turn those notifications on. It really helps the channel, and I'd like to say big thanks to those who have already actually subscribed. Alright, so put videos out every Wednesday and Friday, and did you answer the question? Guess what? I went with the same 4K Blu-ray player I did last week in the budget home theater. Why? What? No, this can't be. So why? Well, look, after looking around, it's hard to actually compete on this price point. There's like the LG UBK90, which is like another $110, and it's got the exact same specs. So why would you spend the extra money? The next jump up's like $1,000. So, you know, quick recap. This is a 4K Ultra HD player. It plays Blu-rays, DVDs, 4K content, YouTube, Netflix, Amazon, HDR, has Miracast abilities. You get Dolby Atmos, DTS-X, as well as apps like Pandora and Spotify. And it's noted for its fast load times, as well as 3D disc playback. With HDR10 Dolby Vision, this thing will keep you happy for many years to come. So what's the damage? Ready for the drum roll? Let's go, Chevy. Come on, mate. $10,378. Oh my gosh, that's jumped quite a bit up from the $3,700 last week. But I'm trying to give you something that's going to last you for many years and gives you a great bang for your buck. Now remember, if you want to have cheaper options, you maybe will go with a cheaper projector and maybe a cheaper screen. At this price point, you could, like I said earlier, get the DLP 4K projector, but stick clear of that. 235 screens are also more expensive, so drop that back to a 16:9. And hey, consider getting yourself like the Epson 6700. Great contrast ratio, good lumens, and at $2,500, it's good for any home theater. So what do you reckon? For what I call a mid-level home theater, there's a lot of scope for a lot of great products out there. So if you're thinking about pulling a pin on something and want some advice, hit me up. Ask me a question, put it down below, and I'll help you out, I guarantee it. I'm always looking at this stuff and I'm always thinking to myself, what's my next purchase gonna be? Hint, it's gonna be a 235 acoustically transparent screen. Just saying. Anyway, until next time, hope you stay well and stay techy.